fall. A couple of quick announcements before we start the show. The actors walk here, down this middle aisle, over here, and into this window seat here, so if you wouldn't mind removing your stuff, otherwise they'll just step on your nice things. And they also do run fairly quickly up and down the center aisle, so make sure that any bags or limbs are out of their way. Please turn off your cell phones, off or silent. Even vibrate is too loud for a small space like this. That also means please laugh because they can hear you, they can see you. All the sound travels quickly. The fire exit, in the case of an emergency, is just back down the way you came, down the stairwell and out the front door. And on set green.
Why get that?
Yes, turn off. And finally, there are little surveys in your programs. This is part of my senior honors thesis project. And I've done a lot of research, which is all up in the meeting room downstairs. So during intermission, please have a look around, read some stuff, write some stuff. If you don't have a survey, there are a bunch at the front desk, so pick one up from people that are standing there. And return to the front desk at the end of the show. You're welcome to ask me questions at intermission or after the show. Thank you so much, and enjoy 12th night.
So please, my lord, I might not be admitted, but from her handmaid you return this answer. The element itself, till 7 years each, shall not behold her face at ample view, but like a cloister she will veil and walk, and water once a day or chamber round, with eye offended brine. All this to season of Rutter's dead love, which she will keep fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
She had the heart of this fine frame, to taste of love to her brother. How can she love when the rich golden shaft has pierced the flock of all affections else that live in her? When liver, brain, and heart, these sovereign thrones are all supplied, and with the see perfections of oneself king. Away before me to seek out the flowers. Love thoughts lie rich when canopy in the bowers.
What country, friends, is this?
This is Illyria, lady.
And what should I do in Illyria?
brother is no easy one. Chance he is not drowned.
What make you say it is perchance that you yourself were saved?
And my brother. And so perchance may be.
True, madam, and to comfort you, perchance assure yourself. After our ship did split, when you and those poor souls saved us on our driving boat, I saw your brother, most provident in peril, bind himself. Caradenho both takes into practice, to a strong mast that lived upon the sea, where, like Orion on the dolphin's back, I saw him hold acquaintance with the waves so long as I could say.
And saying so there's gold. Knowest thou this country?
I know him well.
Who governs there?
A noble duke, in nature as a name.
What's his name?
Orsino.
Or Semen. I have heard my father name him. I was a bachelor then.
So is now, or was so very late, for but a month ago I went from hence, and then 'twas fresh and murmur. As you know, what great ones do the less will prattle of, that it did sacred love of fair Olivia.
What she?
Virtuous maid, the daughter of a count, that died some 12 months thence, then leaving her in the protection of his son, her brother, who shortly also died, for whose dear love, they say, should have endured the sight and company of men.
Well, that I served that lady. It might not be delivered to the world till I've made mine own occasion know what my state is.
Thou art a countess, because she'll admit no kind of suit, not the duke's.
There's a fair day here in the captain. I will believe her as to mine that suits with this thy fair and outward character. I prithee, and I'll pay thee bounteously. Conceal me what I am, and do my aid for such disguise that aptly shall become the form of my intent. I'll serve this duke. Thou shalt present me as a eunuch to him. It may be worth thy pains, for I can sing and speak to him in many sorts of music that will allow me very worth his service. What else may apt to time I will commit? Only shape thou thy silence to my wit.
You use eunuch, and you're mute all day. When my tongue glads, and let mine eyes not say it.
I thank thee. Then be on.
What a plain man to take the death of a brother thus. I'm sure Paris and enemy to life.
Find my trousers, though we must come in earlier nights. Your cousin, my lady, takes great exception to your ill hours.
Why, let her accept before accepted.
Aye, but you must confine yourself to the modest limits of pleasure.
Confine. I'll confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes are good enough to drink in, and so be these boots too. And they do not let them hang themselves in their own straps.
At quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady talk with him of a foolish nag you brought here to be her wooer.
Oh, Sir Andrew Aguiche?
Aye, he.
Why, he's as tall a man as Denny's in Illyria.
That's the purpose.
Why, he has 3,000 ducats a year.
He hath indeed, but he hath but a year in all these ducats, a very fool and honorable.
Why, that shall say so. He plays in the viol to Gamboy, speaks 3 or 4 languages, word for word. Without book, and hath all the good gifts of nature.
He hath indeed, almost natural, for, besides that he's a fool, he's a great quarreler. Then he hath the gift of a coward to lie, the best he hath in drinking, 'tis thought, among the prudent. Then you quickly have the gift of a grave.
Oh, by this hand, there are scoundrels and subtractors that say so of him. Who are they?
They that add moreover that he's drunk nightly in your company.
With drinking else to my nest? I'll drink to her so long as there is passage in my throat and drink in Illyria. He's a coward and a coistrel that will not drink to my nest till his brains turn to the toe like a parish top. What wench? Still on the Vulgo fair comes her and dragging face.
Sir Toby Belch, now, Sir Toby Belch.
Sweet Sir Andrew.
Bless you, fair crew.
And you too, sir.
Accost, Sir Andrew, accost.
What's that?
My name is chambermaid.
Good Mistress Accost, a desire that I remember.
My name is Mary, sir.
Good Mistress Mary Accost.
Thou mistakes knight, accosted fronter, boarder, wooer, a sailor.
I would not undertake her in this company. Is that the meaning of Accost?
Fare you well, gentlemen.
And thou let part so, Sir Andrew, wouldst thou might never cross her again.
And if part so, Mistress, I would have never cross sword again. Fair lady, do you think you have fools in hand?
Sir, I have not you by the hand.
Marry, but you shall have, and here's my hand.
Well, sir, thought is free. I pray, let your hands to the buttery bar and let it drink.
Wherefore, sweatheart, what's your metaphor?
It's dry, sir.
Why, I think so. I'm not such an ass, but I can keep my hand dry. But what's your jest?
A dry jest, sir.
Are you full of them?
I haven't my fingers' ends now. I let go of your hand. I am barren.
Oh, nice. That last cup of canary. When did I say they so put down?
Never in your life, I think, unless you see canary put me down. Methinks sometimes I have no more wit than a Christian or an ordinary man has. But I'm a great editor of faith, and I believe that was on my wit.
No question.
And I'm not that, I can swear it. I'll ride on tomorrow, Sir Kobe.
Pourquoi, my dear knight?
What is pourquoi? Do or not do? Would I have bestowed that time in the tongues that I have in fence and dance and bear baiting? Oh, had I but followed the arts.
Then hast thou had an excellent head of hair?
Why, would that have mended my hair?
Past question, for thou sayest it will not crow by nature.
But it does become it well enough, does it not?
Oh, excellent. It acts like flax on a distaff, and I hope to see thus wife take it between her legs and spin it off.
Faith, go home tomorrow, Sir Kobe. Your niece will not be seen, or if she be, it's 4 to 1, she'll none of me. The count himself, here are by loser.
She'll none in the count. She'll not match above her degree, neither in estate years nor wit. I have heard her swear it. But there's life in it, man.
I'll stay a month longer. I'm a fellow of the strangest mind of the world. I delight in masks and revels, sometimes altogether.
Art thou good at occasions, knight?
As any man in Illyria.
What is thy excellence in a Gaulier knight?
Faith, I can cut a caper.
And I can cut the mutton to it.
And I think I have the back trick simply as strong as any man in Illyria.
Wherefore are these things hid? Wherefore have these gifts a curtain before him? Why does thou not go to church in Gaulier then come home in Toronto? My very walk should be a jig. I would not so much as think water, but in a syncope. Is this a world thy virtues in? I did think by the excellent constitution of thy leg, it was formed under the star of a Gaulier.
Aye, 'tis strong, and it does indifferent well in dun-coloured stock. Shall we set about some revels?
What shall we do else? Were we not born under Taurus?
Taurus. What sides and arms?
No, sir, it is legs and thighs. Come, let me see the caper. Ha! Higher! Ha! Excellent!
It's a duty to this parish, Lord Cesario. You're likely to be much advanced. I have known you but 3 days and already you're no stranger.
You either fair is humour or my negligence that you call in question the continuance of his look. Is that inconstance or in his favours?
Not that I may.
I thank thee. Here comes the count.
You saw Cesario, huh?
On your attendance, my lord, there.
Stand you a while aloof.
Cesario.
Cesario, thou knowest no left at all. I have been clasped to the book, ebbed of my sacred soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access. Say, there thy fixed foot will grow to thy audience.
Sure, my noble lord, if she be so abandoned to her sorrows as it spoke, she never will admit me.
Be clamorous, and lift all civil bounds, rather than make abrupt in return.
Say I do speak with my lord, what then?
And unfold the passings of my love. Surprise with discourse of my dear faith. It will become thee well to act my woes. Shall suit better in thy youth, and enuncios of more grave aspect.
I think not so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it. They shall the lad I happy here say thou art a man. Thine lip is not more smooth and rubious. Thy small pipe is as a maiden's organ, shrill in sound, and all still a woman's part. I know thy consolation is right at this affair. Some 4 or 5 attending, all if you will, for I am best when laced in company. Prosper well in this, and ye shall look freely as thy lord, to cause fortune thine.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. In a bartful strife, whoe'er I woo myself would be his wife.
Nay, either tell me where thou hast been, or I will not open my lips so wide as a bristle may enter in way of thy excuse. My lady will hang me for thy absence. Let her hang me then. Even as well hanged in this world needs to fear no color. Think thou good, ye shall see none to fear. A good lenten answer, yet you shall be hanged for it. Or for being to turn away, is that not as good as a hanging to you?
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage. But as for turning away, let summer bear it up.
You are resolute then.
So, neither. But I am resolved on 2 points.
That if one break, the other will hold. Or if both break, your gaskins will fall.
Act in good faith. Very apt. Go thy way. If Sir Toby would leave drinking, thou wert as witty a piece of used flesh as any in Illyria.
Peace, you rogue, no more of that. Here comes my lady. Make your excuse wisely, your best.
Wit, and it be thy will, put me into good fooling. Those wits that think they have thee do very often fools, and I am sure I lack thee. You pass for a wise man. For what says Quinopolis? Better a witty fool than a foolish wit. God bless thee, lady.
Take the fool away.
Did not you hear, gentlemen? Take away the lady.
Go to, you're a dry fool, of no more of death. Besides, you were dishonest.
2 faults, Madonna, that drinking good counsel shall amend. Forgive the dry fool drink, then is the fool not dry. Bid the dishonest man mend himself. If he mend, he is no longer dishonest. If he cannot, let the washer mend him. Anything that is mended is what patched. Sin that transgresses is what patched with virtue, and sin that amends is patched with virtue. If let the simple syllogism hold, so, if not, what remedy? Since there is no true couple but calamity, so beauty is a flower. The lady bid take away the fool, therefore I say take her away.
Sorry, I didn't take away you.
Misprisoned in the highest degree. Good Madonna, give me leave to review a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna.
Make it proof.
I must captize you for it. Good mine house of virtue, answer me.
So for want of other items, I'll bite your proof.
Good Madonna, why mournest thou?
Good fool from the brother's death.
I think his soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
The more fool, Madonna, to mourn for your brother's soul being in heaven. Take away the fool, gentlemen.
What think you of this fool, Novolia?
I marvel your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. I saw him put down the other day with an ordinary fool that had no more brain than a stone. Look you now, he's out of his guard already. Unless you laugh and minister occasion to him, he's gagged. I protest, I take these wise men that cross over this set kind of fool no better than the fool Zanies.
Oh, you're full of self-love, Novolia, and taste with a distempered appetite. To be generous, guiltless, and afraid of disposition is to take those things as bird bolts that you do in cannon bullets. There is no slander in a loud fool who do nothing but rail, nor no railing in an undiscreet man though he do nothing but reprove.
Mercury and duty with leasing, but last week's well of fools.
Madam, there is the gay young gentleman who much desires to speak with you.
And the planter say, knowest?
I know not, madam, but 'tis a fair gentleman and well indeed.
Go you, Novolia. If it be from the count I'm sick or not, talk of what you will to dismiss it. Now you say, sir, how your fool grows old and people dislike it.
You speak for us, Madonna, as though thy eldest son should be a fool. For, here he comes, one of thy kin has a most weak diamante.
Why, my mother, I'm drunk.
What's he at the gate, cousin?
A gentleman.
A gentleman? What gentleman?
'Tis a gentleman here. A plague of these picklearing. I now sought.
Good Sir Toby.
Cousin, how come you so early about Lethargy?
Lecturing? I defy lecturing. There's one at the gate.
I better, let's say.
Oh, let him be the devil and he will, I care not. Give me faith, say I. But, it's all one.
What's a drunken man like, fool?
Like a drowned man, a fool, and a madman. A drop of a feet makes him a fool. The second man's in it, the third drowns him.
Go you and sift the crown or have him sit at my cuz. For he's in the third degree of drink, he's drowned. Go look after him.
He is but mad yet, Madonna. And the fool shall look to the madman.
Madam, yon young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick, he takes on him to understand so much and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He seems to have foreknowledge of that too, and therefore comes to speak with you. What's to be said to him, lady? He's fortified against any denial.
Tell him not to speak with me.
He has been told so. He says I'll stand at your door like a sheriff's post and be the supporter to a bench, but he'll speak with you.
What kind of man is he?
Why, of mankind?
No, what manner of man?
A very ill manner. He'll speak with you. No.
What parsonage in the yard is he?
Not old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy. As a squash is before it is a goblin when it is almost an apple. 'Tis with him that standing water between boy and man. He's very well mannered and he speaks very surely. When I think his mother's milk were scarce out of him.
Let him approach. Comfort my gentlewoman.
Gentlewoman, my lady calls.
Give me your head. Well, throw it from the face. We'll once more hear of Senos embassy.
The honourable lady of the house. Which is she?
Speak to me, I'll answer for it. You will?
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I'd love to have her in my sketch, besides that it is excellently well penned. I have taken great pains upon it.
Hans came, sir.
I can say little more than I've studied, and that question's out of my part. Good gentleman? Give me modest assurance if you be the lady of the house, then I proceed in my sketch.
Are you a champion, sir?
No, my profound art. Yet by the very things of mouth, I swear I am not that I play. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
Most certain if you are ashamed, you usurp yourself. What is yours to bestow is not yours to reserve. But this from my commission. I will honor with my speech in your praise and show you the art and the message.
Oh, come to what's important, didn't I forgive the praise?
Alas, I took great pains to study it, and it's poetical.
She's the one I to be famed. I pray you, keep it in. I heard you were saucy at my gates, and allowed your approach rather to wonder at you than to hear you. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have resin, be breath. She's not back time in the room with me to make one in so skipping the dialogue.
Will you hoist sail, sir? Here lies your way.
No, good spobber, I am to all ear a little longer. So off case in for your giant. Swit, let
Spec your text.
I am the messenger.
Sure you have some hideous matter to deliver when the courtesy of it is so fearful. Where lies your text?
It alone concerns your heir. I bring no overture of war, no taxation of homage. I will be all in my hand. My words are full of pest as matter.
And yet you've begun rudely. What are you? What would you?
The rudeness that hath appeared in me, I have learned from my entertainment. What I am and what I would are sacred as maidenhead, to your heir's divinity, to any other's profanity.
Give us this place alone, hear this divinity. What's your text?
Most sweat, lady.
Oh, a comfortable doctrine, and much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom?
In what chapter of his bosom?
In the first of his art.
I've read it, his heresy. Have you no more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text. But we will draw the curtain and show the picture. Look you, sir, such a one as I was at present. Is that well done?
Excellently done, God at all.
'Tis a grace, our cousin go winged weather.
'Tis beauty truly blent, 'tis red and white, nature's own sweet and cunning hand laid on. Lady, you are the cruelest she alive if you would leave these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy.
Oh, I will not be so hard-hearted. I will give out diverse schedules of my beauty. It shall be inventoried, and every particle and utensil labelled to my will as item 2 lips in different red, item 2 grey eyes with lids to them, item 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth. Are you sent to praise me?
I say you what you are. You are too proud. But if you were the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you. Oh, such love could beg but recompense though you were crowned in all bright beauty.
How does he love me?
With adorations, partial tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of
Your
fire.
lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. Though I suppose him virtuous, know him noble, of great estate, fresh and stainless youth, in voices well divulged, fair, learned, and valiant, and in dimensions, in the shape of nature, a very gracious person. Yet I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago.
If I could love you in my master's flame, with such a suffering, such a dead life, in your denial I find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why, what would you?
Make me a little cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal canticles of contented love, and sing them loud, even in the dead of night. Allure your name to the reverberate hills, and make the babbling gossip of the air when I have, you should not rest within the elements of air, I know, but you should be there.
Right so much. What's your parentage?
Above my fortune, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman.
Give me to your lord. I'm not for him. Let him send no more. Unless, perchance, you come again to tell me how he takes it. Fare you well. Thank you for your things. Spell this for me?
I am no fed post, lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Love may desire a flint that you shall love, and that your fervour, like my master's, be blessed in content. Farewell. Fair cruelty. What's your parentage?
Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I'm a gentleman. Oh, be sworn thou art. Thy face, thy limbs, axioms, and spirits to give thy fivefold blazon. Not too fast. Soft. Unless the master was lamb. Oh no, it was they might not catch the plague. Methinks I feel this youth perfections with a silent and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eyes. Let it lie. Hi there, Malvolio!
Here, madam, at your service.
Run after that same careless messenger, the Countess man. He left this ring behind him, would I or not? Tell him all of it, desiring not to flatter his lord, nor to hold him up in hopes. If that the youth will come this way again tomorrow, I'll give him reason for it. Hi there, Malvolio!
Madam, I will.
Oh, I do I know not what, and fairest inclined with mine eye to great a flatterer from my mind. Fate, show that first. Ourselves we do not owe. What is decreed must bear, and bear is so. Will you stay no longer, nor will you not that I go with you?
By your patience, no. My stars shine dark that army. The malignancy of my fate may perhaps distemper yours. Therefore, I shall pray to you remain, that I may bear my evils alone. For bad recompense will look lay any bound.
Let me yet know you whither you are bound.
No so, sir. My determined voyage is mere extravagancy. Did I persuade in you so excellent in modesty that you will not extort from me what I'm willing to give in? Therefore, it charges me in matters so loudly to express myself. You must know me then, Antonio. My name is Sebastian, which I call Rodrigo. My father was that Sebastian Wellesley, I know that you have heard of. He left behind him myself and his sister, both born in an hour. If the heavens had been pleased, we had so ended, but you, sir, altered that. For some hour before you took me from the bridge of the sea, was my sister drowned.
Alas, the day.
A lady, sir, though it was said she much resembled me, was yet in many accounted beautiful. Though I could not with such estimable wonder or far believe that, yet thus far I will boldly publish her. She bore a mind envy could not call fair. She is drowned already, sir, with salt water, though I seem to drown her remembrance again with more.
Pardon me, sir, your bad entertainment.
Oh, good Antonio, forgive me your trouble.
If you will not murder me for my love, let me be your servant.
If you'll not undo what you've done, that is, kill him whom you've recovered, desire it not. Fare you will at once. My bosom is full of kindness, and I am yet so near the manners of my mother that upon the last occasion one more eyes will tell tales of me. I am bound to Cat or Santa's court. Farewell.
The gentleness of all the gods go with it. I have many enemies in Orsino's court, else would have very shortly say they there. But come what may, I do adore thee so that danger shall seem sport, and I will go.
Were you not even now with the Countess Olivia?
Even now, sir, not moderate pace, I have since arrived but hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pains to have taken it away yourself. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into a desperate assurance she'll none of it, and nothing more that he be never so hearty to come again in his affairs, unless it be to report his taking of this. Receive it so.
She took over me, I'll look at it.
Come, sir, you pavishly throw it to her, or wills it should be so returned. If it be worth stooping for, there it lies in your eye. If not, be it as that finds it.
I left no ring with her. What means is like fortune forbid me outside and not charmed her. She made good view of me. Indeed, so much so that we thought or I had lost her tongue, for she'd speak in starts distractedly. She loves me. Sure, the cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's way why he sent her none. Why you mad? If it be so as 'tis, poor lady were better she loved a dream. Disguise, I say, there are a wickedness wherein the pregnant enemy does much. How easy is it for the proper folks in women's wax and arts to set their farms? Alas, our frailty is the cause, not we. For such as we are made of, such we be. What will become of this? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. How will this match? As I am a man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am a woman, now last the day. What thriftless sigh shall par Olivia bring? Flying thou must entangle this knot I. It's too hard a knot for me to untie.
Approach, Sir Andrew. Not to be abed after midnight is to be up betimes, thou knowest.
Nay, in faith I know not, but I know to be up late is to be up late.
A false conclusion. I aid it as an uncle can. To be up after midnight and to go to bed then is early. So to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed betimes. Does not our lives consist of the 4 elements?
Why, so they say, but I think it rather consists of eating and drinking.
Thou art a scholar. Therefore let us eat and drink. Marianne, I say, a stoup of wine.
Here comes the fool of it.
Ah, my hearts.
Welcome, ass. Come, let's have a catch.
Oh my God. The fool has an excellent breast. I'd rather than 40 shillings I had such a leg, and so sweat a breath to sing as the fool has. Now a song.
Come on, there's 6pence for you. Let's have a song.
Here's a tushel of 8.
Would you a love song or a song of good life?
A love song, a love song.
I cannot forget that.
Oh, mistress mine, where are you roaming? Oh, stay and hear your true love's coming, that can sing both high and low. Tread no further, pretty sweeting, journeys end in lovers meeting. Every wise man's son doth know.
Excellent.
What is love? 'Tis not hereafter. Present mirth, half present laughter. What's to come is still unsure. In delay there lies no plenty. Then come kiss me, sweet and 20. Youth's stuff will not endure.
A mellifluous voice is like true life.
Contagious breath.
Very sweat and contagious.
To tear by the nose, it is a dual-sit contagion. But shall we make the welcome dance indeed?
And you love me, let's do it. I am dog at catch.
Fire, lady, sir. And some dogs will catch well.
Most certain. Let our catch be thou knave.
Hold thy peace, thou knave, knight. I shall be constrained in it to call thee knave, knight.
Tis not the first time I've constrained one to call me knave. Begin, fool, it begins. Hold thy pace.
I shall never begin if I hold my peace.
Excellent. Come, begin.
Hold thy peace, prithee, hold thy peace. Hold thy peace, prithee, hold thy peace. Hold thy peace, prithee, hold thy peace.
He had not sent her steward Malvolio to cast you out of doors and never trusted you.
My ladies of Catian, way our politicians, Malvolios, a paper Ramsey, and 3 merry men they way. And nothing consanguineous, am I not of our blood? Till valley lady, they're both a man in Babylon.
Mr. be the knights in admirable fooling.
He does well enough to be disposed. So do I too. He does it with a better grace, but I do it more natural.
My masters, are you mad? Or what are you? Have you no wit, manners, nor honesty, but to gabble like tinkers at this time of night? There's no respect of place, persons, nor time in you.
We did keep time, sir, in our catches. Back off.
Sir Toby, I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you that though she harbors you as her kinsman, she's nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself and your misdemeanors, you are welcome to the house. If not, and it would please you to take leave of her, she's very willing to bid you farewell.
Farewell, dear hearts, and I must needs be gone.
His eyes do show his days are almost done.
It's even so.
But I will never die.
Sir Toby, there you lie.
This is much credit to you.
Shall I bid him go?
What did you do?
Shall I bid him go and spare not?
No, you dare not.
Out of June, sir. You lie. Art any more than a steward? Dost thou think because thou art virtuous, there shall be no more cakes and ale?
I may say Nan, and ginger shall be hot in the mouth too.
Thou art in the right. Go, sir, rub your chin with crumbs. Maria, a scoop of wine.
Mistress Mary, if you prize my lady's favour at anything more than contempt, you would not give means for this uncivil rule. She shall know of it by this end.
Don't shake your ears. We're as good a day to challenge him to field, and then break promise with him, and then make a fool of him.
Do it, knight. I'll write thee a challenge, or I'll deliver thy indignation to him by word of mouth.
Sweet Sir Toby, be patient for tonight. Since the youth of the count is here today with my lady, she's been much out of quiet. As for Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. If I cannot gull him into a nayward or make him into a common recreation, do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us, tell us something of him.
Marry, sir, sometimes he's a kind of Puritan.
And I thought that I'd bed him like a dog.
What? For being a Puritan, thy exquisite raisin, dear knight.
No exquisite reason for it, but I've reason good enough.
The devil, a Puritan that he is, so crammed as he thinks of excellencies, is on his grounds of faith that all that look on him love him. And on this vice in him will I find my revenge notable cause to work.
What wilt thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistles of love, wherein he shall find the very color of his beard, the shape of his leg, the manner of his gait, the expression of his eye, forehead, and complexion most feelingly personated. I can write very much like my lady or niece. We can barely make distinction of our hands.
Excellent. I smell a device.
I have it in my nose too.
They will think by the letters that thou wilt drop that they come from my niece and that she's in love with them.
My purpose is indeed a horse of that color.
And yours now will make him an ass.
As I doubt not.
Oh, Toby, admirable.
Sport royal, I warrant you. Now to bed and dream on the event. Farewell.
Good night, Penthesilea.
Poor me, she's a good wench.
She's a babe, well true bred, and on that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once too.
Let's bed night. Tell us Nathan for more money.
If I cannot recover your niece, I'll be a foul way out.
I'll send for more money night. If thou ask her not in the end, call me cut.
If I cannot, never trust me. Take it how you will.
Come, I'll go burn some sack. 'Tis too late to go to bed now. Come night, come night.
Give me some music. Now, good morning, friends. Now it's Cesario, that pensive song, that old magic song we heard last night. You thought didn't believe my passing as much. More than light airs and amplified turns, we will giddy pace of time. Come, the one bird.
Is not air the place your lordship that should sing it?
Who was it?
Bessie the jester, my lord. A fool with the lady I think his father took much delight in. He's about the house.
Stag him out and play between the while. Come here, boy. If ever thou shalt love, in this great panquet, remember me. Such as I am, all lovers are, unstained and skittish and all else, save the constant image of the creature is beloved. I'd also like this tune.
It gives a very effort to say it will love his throne.
That was good, masterly. My life upon it, young thou art, thine eyes give us a period of love, and the not the boy.
A little, by your favor.
What kind of woman is it?
Of your complexion?
She's not worth then. What years, if any?
About your years, my lord.
Too old by it. And still a woman to get elder to herself. So where is she to him? So slays she love her husband's affections. For boy, how to praise ourselves? Our fancies are more giddy and unfirmed, more longing, wavering, sooner lost and born than women's are.
I think it well, my lord.
Then let thy love be younger than thyself. The very practicing cannot hold the bent. For women are as roses, whose fair flower being once displayed, how full that very hour.
And so they are. Alas, that they are so to die when they do perfection grow.
Hello, come. The song we heard last night. Market bazaars, it is old and plain. The spinsters and the knitters in the sun, and the frail maids that wave their bent bones used to sing it. It is silly sooth, and dies with the innocence of love like the old age.
Are you ready, sir?
I really sing.
Come away, death, and in sad cypress let me relate. Fly away, breath. I am slain by a fair cold day. My shroud of white struggle with you. Oh, prepare is my part of death. No one so true did share it. Not a flower seen on my black coffin let there be strewn. Not a friend meet. My poor corpse where my bones shall be strewn. A thousand sights to stay. Lay me over, sad true lover, never find my way to me again.
There's my pain.
No pain, sir. I take pleasure in singing, sir.
I'll pay thy pleasure then.
Pleasure shall be paid sometime or another.
Give me now leave to leave thee.
The melancholy gods protect me. And I tailor me thy doublet of changeable taffeta, for thy mind is very oval. I would admit of such constancy be put to sea, that their business might be everything and their intentions everywhere. For that is what makes a good boy a gentleman. Farewell.
An old rest give place. Once more, Cesario. Yet this yon same sovereign cruelty. Tell her of my love, more noble than the world. Pride is not quantity of dirty lands. The parts that force have stood upon her. Tell her I always giddily as fortune. It is that miracle, and queen of gems, that nature pranks her and attracts my soul.
But if she cannot love you, sir.
I cannot bear so answer.
Susan, but you must. Say that somebody, as perhaps there is, I pray your love as great a pang of heart as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her, you tell her so. Must she not then be answered?
There is no woman's size can buy the bearing so strong that passes the look in my heart. No woman's heart so big, told so much, they lack pretend feeling. Alas, their love may be called appetite, no more skill of the liver, but of the palate, that suffers surfeit, cloyment, and revolt. Mine is all as hungry as I say, and can consume as much, make no compare. Do love a woman may bear may, and that I owe Olivia.
I know.
What dost thou know?
Too well what love women to men may owe. In faith they are as true of art as way. My father and a daughter loved a man, as it might be perhaps were I a woman I should your lordship.
What's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment like a worm in the bud fed on her damask cheek. She pined in thought, and with a grin and yellow melancholy sat like patience on a monument, smiling at granite. Was not this love indeed? We men say more, swear more, but indeed our show little more than will, for still we prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
The joy lay sister of her love, my boy.
I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too, and yet I know not. Sir, shall I send lady?
Aye, that's the thing. Sir next. Give her this jewel. Tell her my love can give no pay, bide no delay.
On thy ways, Signor Fabian.
They'll codify with the scruple of the sport, let them be boiled to death of melancholy.
Wouldst thou not be glad to see the rascal is shaped like here come by some notable shame?
I would exult, man. You know what brought me out of favour with my lady about to bear a bet there?
Danger, we'll have the bear again, and we will fool in black and blue, shall we not, Sir Andrew?
And we do not, it is pity of our lives.
Here comes the little villain. How now, my Bethel India?
Get you all three into the box, you Malvolio's coming down this walk. He had been in the garden a half hour practicing his behavior on himself. Observe his construction, for I know this letter like you can tumble an ass out of him. Close the new dusting. Lie down there, for here comes the shroud, nosy hop and tickling.
Tis but fortune. All is fortune. Mariah once told me she did affect me, and I have heard herself come thus near that, should she fancy it should be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. What should I think on it?
Here's an overweighty rogue.
Oh, past contemplation makes a rare turkey cock of him. I would get under his advanced plumes.
Slat, I could so bit throw.
To be Count Malvolio.
Pistol him, pistol him.
There is example for it. The lady of the Strachey married the yeoman of the wardrobe.
Fire on him, Jezebel!
Oh, past I was dead clean. I was imagining blows him.
Haven't been 3 months married to her. Sitting in my estate.
Oh, first don't go to
my
India.
officers about me in my branched velvet gown. I've come from a daybed where I had left Olivia sleeping.
Fire and burn soul!
Oh, piss.
And then to have the humour of state. And after demure travel of regard, telling them I know my place as I would they should do theirs. To ask for my kinsman Toby.
Bolts and shackles. Piss.
7 of my people with an obedient start make out for him. I frown a while, perchance, wind up my watch, play with some rich jewel. Toby approaches, curtsy is there to me.
Shall this fellow live? Yet our silence be drawn from us with cards, yet piss.
I extend my anthem thus, punching my familiar smile with an austere regard of control.
And 'tis not Toby take you a blow of the lips then.
Saying, Cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me on your knees, give me this prerogative of speech.
What?
You must amend your drunkenness. Waste the quarter of your time with a foolish knight.
That's me, aren't ya?
Once Sir Andrew.
I do try, for many do call me fool.
What employment are we here?
Now is the woodcock there for gin. Pace in the spirit.
intimates a raven aloud to him.
By my life, this is my lady's hand. These bare very seas are used in her teas, and though she makes her great peas, is in contempt of question her hand.
Her seas, her use, her teas.
Why that?
This and my good wishes are very phrases, by your leave wax, soft, and the impressure or lucrece with which she uses to seal. 'Tis my lady. To whom should this be?
This wins him, liver and all.
Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move, no man must know. No man must know. What follows? If this should be thee, Malvolio,
Mary Angie Brock.
I may command where I adore, but silence, like a lucreous knife, with blood doth stroke my art doth pour. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
A fustian riddle, excellent wit, say I.
M-O-A-I doth sway my life. Nay, but first, let me see.
What a dish of poison hath she dressed him?
And with what wing does Daniel checks at it?
I may command where I adore. Why, she may command me. I serve her, she is my lady. In the end, what should that alphabetical position portend? If I could make that resemble something in me, softly, M-O-A-I.
Oh, I make up that. He's now in a cold scent.
M. Malvolio. And why that begins my name.
Did I not say work it out? The car is excellent at faults.
But there's no consonancy in the sequel. A should follow, but O does.
And oh, shall end I oh.
Aye, or I'll cudgel him and make him cry, oh!
M-O-A-I. This simulation is not as the former. And yet to crush it a little, it would bow to me. For every one of these letters is in my name. So, here follows prose. If this fall into thy hand, revolve. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Thy fates open their hands, let thy blood and spirit embrace them, and, to knure thyself to what thou art like to be, cast thy humble sloth and appear fresh. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants, let thy tongue tang arguments of state, put thyself into the trick of singularity. She thus advises thee, that sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings, and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say, remember. Go to, thou art made, if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still, the fellow of servants, and not worthy to touch Horton's fingers. Farewell, she that would alter services with thee, the fortunate, unhappy. Daylight and champagne discovers not more. This is open. I will be proud. I will read politic authors. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash off gross acquaintance. I will be point devise the very man. I do not now fool myself to let imagination jade me. For every reason excites to this, that my lady loves me. She did commend my yellow stockings of late, and she did praise my leg being cross-gartered, and in this she manifests herself to my love, and with a kind of injunction drives me to these habits of her liking. I thank my stars, I am happy. I will be strange, stout in yellow stockings and cross-garters, even with the swiftness of putting on. Jove and my stars be praised. Here is yet a postscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainst my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well. Therefore, in my presence, still smile, dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything thou wilt have me.
I would not give my part to the sport for a pension of thousands to be paid from the sully.
I could marry this wench for this device,
So could I too.
and ask for no other dowry with her but such another jest.
Nor I neither.
Here comes my notable catcher.
Wilt thou set thy foot on my neck?
Or am I neither?
Shall I play my freight of that traitor and become thy bond slave?
Faith, or I mark his first approach before my lady. He will come to her in yellow stockings, into the color she abhors, and cross-gartered, a fashion she detests. And he will smile so upon her, which will now be so unsuitable to her disposition, being addicted to a melancholy as she is, that it cannot be turned into a notable content. And you will see it, follow me.
To the gates of Tartar, my most excellent devil of wit!
I'll make one too!
Nay, that's certain. They that dally nicely with words may quickly make them wanton.
I would therefore my sister had had no name, sir.
Why, ma'am?
Why, her name's a word, and a dally without word might make my sister wanton. But, indeed, sir, words are very rascals since bonds disgrace them.
By raising, ma'am?
Truly, sir, I can kneel down without words, and words are grown so false I look to prove reason with them.
I wart thou art a merry fellow, and carest for nothing.
Not so, sir, I do care for something. But in my conscience, sir, I do not care for you. If that is to care for nothing, I would render you invisible.
Art thou not the Lady Olivia's fool?
No. The Lady Olivia has no folly. I'm not her fool, but her corrupter of words.
I saw you late at the Count Arseno's.
Foolery, sir, is walk about the orb like the sun. It shines.
Nay, and thou pass upon me, I'll no more with thee. The next time I say thee, I shall give thee a pence.
Oh, Joe, it is next commodity you care, grant thee a beer.
By my troth, I'll tell thee I am almost fit for one, though I would not have it more on my chin. Is my lady within?
I know ladies within. I will concert to them which you come. Who you are and what you would are out of my welcome. I might say element, but the words are one.
This fellow is wise enough to play the fool, and to do that well craves a kind of wit. He must observe the mood on whom he jests, the quality of the persons and the time, and like the actor, check at every feather that comes before his eyes. This is a practice as full of labour as a wise man's art. For folly he wisely shows his fit, but wise men fully fallen flat taint their wit.
Save me, gentlemen.
And you, sir?
You God, monsieur.
Et vous aussi, votre Dieu.
I know, sir, you are, and I am yours. Will you encounter thous? My niece is desirous you should enter if your trade be her.
I bound to your nest, sir. I mean, she's the list of my voyage.
We'll taste your legs, sir. Put them to motion.
My legs do better understand me, sir, than I understand what you mean by bidding me test my legs.
I mean to go, sir, to enter.
Oh, I went through a gate and entrance, but we are prevented. Most excellent, accomplished lady, the heavens rain odors on you.
That you've some rare courtier. Rain odors.
Well, no matter after a voice, lady, but your own most pregnant and vouchsafed air.
Odors, pregnant, vouchsafe. I'll get them all free already.
Let the garden dog be shot and do his my errand.
Give me your answer.
My duty, madam, and my most humble service.
What's your name?
Cesario's your servant's name, Sarah.
A servant, sir. Doesn't never marry worlds into lowly fame was called flattery. Your servant to the Count Orseno, youth.
And A is yours. And what is must needs be yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madam.
For him I think not on him. For his thoughts would they were blanks and filled with me.
Madam, I come to inquire your general thoughts on it, yeah?
Prithee, if age you never spake again of him, but would you undertake another suit? It's in our eyes, there was a back and music from the stairs.
Dear lady,
I read a prayer, and he'd send, after the last enchantment he did there, a ring in chase of you. So did I abuse myself, my servants, and I fear me you. Under your art construction must I sit to force them on you, a shameful cunning, which in none of yours. What made you think? Have you not sat mine honour at the stake and bathed it with all the unmuzzled thoughts a tyrannous art can think? To honour your saving, I'm not be shown. A cypress, not a bosom hides my art. So, let me hear you speak.
I pity you.
That's a disgrace,
No, not a grace, but 'tis a vulgar proof that very oft we pity enemies.
Be not afraid, youth. I will not have you. But when wit and youth is grown to harvest, your wife is like to reap a proper man. There lies your way, due west.
Then westward o, grace and good disposition attend your ladyship. You'll nothing, madam, to my lord Rhine?
Prithee, stay. Tell me what thou thinkst of me.
That you think you are not what you are.
If I think so, I think the same of you.
And you think right, I am not what I am.
And would you are as I would have you be?
Would it be better, madam, than I am? I wish it might, for now I am your full.
What a deal of scorn is beautiful in the contempt and anger of his lips. A murderous guilt shows not itself more soon than love that would sin it. Love's night is noon. Cesario, by the roses in spring, by maidenhood, honour, truth, and everything, I do love thee so that, augur thy pride, no wit nor reason can my paths unite. Do not extort thy reason from this clause, for that I will that therefore hast no cause. Rather, reason thus with reason fetter. Love sought is good, yet unsought is better.
By my innocence I swear, and by my youth, I have one art, one bosom, and one truth, and that no woman has, nor never none, shall mistress be of it, save I alone. And so do, good madam. Never more will I my master's terrors to you of war.
Yet come again, for thou perhaps mayst move that art which now abhors to like his love.
Then build me their fortunes upon a basis of valor. Challenge me to count youth to fight with them. Hurt them in 11 places. My name shall take note of it, and assure thyself there is no love broker in the world can more prevail on man's commendation with woman than report of valor.
There's no way with this, Sir Andrew.
Will either of you bear me a challenge to him?
Go right into the martial land. Be cursed and brave. 'Tis no matter how witty, so it be eloquent and bold and Benzian. Taunt him with the license of ink. If thou wisdom some price, it shall not be amiss. Let there be gold enough in the ink, go about it.
Where will I find you?
We'll call the act convicular. Go.
This is a dare mannequin to you, Sir Toby.
I have been dare to end lads some 2,000 strong or so.
We shall have a rare letter of him. But you'll not deliver it.
Never trust me else. But by all means draw on the youth to an answer. As for Andrew, if he were open and you find enough blood in his liver as would clog the foot of a flay, I'll take the rest of the anatomy.
And as opposite the youth bears in his visage no regret presage of cruelty.
Look where the youngest run of mine comes.
If you desire the spleen and will laugh yourselves into stitches, follow me. Yon Mulmul believes her heathen a very renegado, for there's no Christian alive that can believe such impassable passages of grossness. He's in yellow stockings.
And cross skirter?
Most villainously, like a pedant does keep school in the church. You have not seen such a thing as this. I know my lady will strike him, and if she do, he'll take it for a great favor.
Come, bring us where he is.
I don't know why my word troubled you, but since to make your pleasure from your pains, I will no further choice you.
I could not stay behind you. My desire more sharp than fat stale of the spermatory. And not all love to see it, though so much as might have drawn unto a long voyage, but jealousy, what might befall your travels, be skilless in these parts, which to a stranger, unguided and unfriended, often prove rough, if not hospitable. My will is open, so rather by these arguments of fair, set forth in your pursuit.
My kind Antonio, I can no other answer make but thanks, and e'er thanks, and oft good turns are shuffled off with such uncurrent pay, but while my word is my constance from, you should find better data. What's to do? Shall we go see the relics of this town?
Tomorrow, so best first to go say your lantern.
I'm not weary. 'Tis long tonight, I pray you. Let us satisfy our eyes with the memorials and things of fame that renown this city.
Would you pardon me? I do not without danger walk these straits. Once in a sea fight against the Countess' galleys, I did some service. Of such note indeed that were I ta'en here it would scarce be answered.
But like you slew great number of his
The
people.
defense is not of such a bloody nature, albeit the quality of the time and quarrel might well have given us bloody argument. It might have since been answered in repaying that which we took from them, which for traffic's sake most of our city did. Only myself stood out, for which if I'm absent in this place I shall pay dear.
Nothing walks too open.
It does my old sir. Here's my purse. In the south suburbs, at the Elephant is best to lodge. I will bespeak our diet whilst you beguile our time and feed your knowledge with view of the town. There shall you have me.
Why are your purse?
After your eye shall light upon the toy you have desired to purchase, and your store, I think, is not for idle market, sir.
I'll obey your purse bearer and leave you for an oar.
To the Elephant.
I do remember.
I sent after him, says the clown. I'll should have fast him, but he's struggling. For youth is bought more often begged or borrowed. I expect too loud. Where's my bowler? Ray is sad and civil and fit for a servant of my fortunes. Where's my bowler?
He's coming, madam, in a strange manner. He's sure possessed, madam.
What's the matter? Does it rain?
No, madam, he does nothing but smile. Your ladyship are best to keep her wits about you, for surely he's possessed.
Nothing for me.
Oh, I'm as mad as he, if sad and merry madness I will be. No,
Sweet lady, go home.
so something upon a sad occasion.
Sad lady. Oh, you could be sad. This does make some obstruction in the blood, this cross-gartering. Please the eye of the one is with me as the very true sonnet is. Please one, please all.
Oh, don't stop, man. What's the matter with it?
Not black in my mind, though yellow in my leg. The command shall be executed. I think we do know the sweet Roman end.
Once I go to bed and I'll bowl you.
To bed.
God comfort thee. Why smile yourself so and kiss thy hand so oft?
Why have you not suffered a needless boldness before my lady.
At your request, yes, nightingales answer dogs.
How do you Malvolio?
Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Remember who commended thy yellow stocking, and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered. Go to who thou art made, if thou desirest to be so.
Am I maid?
If not, let me see thee a servant still.
Oh, this is very midsummer madness.
Madam, the young gentleman of the Contrastenos is returned. I could hardly entreat him back. He attends your ladyship's pleasure.
I'll come to him. Let this fellow be looked to. Where's my cousin Toby? Let some of my people have a special care of him. I would not have him miscarried for the act of my dowry.
Do you come near me now? No worse man than Sir Toby to look to me. This concurs directly with the letter. She sends it to me on purpose, so that I might appear stubborn to her. For she incites me to this in the letter. Cast thy humble slough, says she. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants. Let thy tongue tang arguments of state. Put thyself into the trick of singularity. And consequently sets down Manorau as a sad face, a reverent carriage, and a slow tongue, in the habit of some sir of note, and so forth. I have lined her, but this is Jove's doing, and Jove make me thankful. And when she went away, let this fellow be looked to. Fellow, not Malvolio, nor after my degree, but fellow. Why, everything adheres together, that no dram of a scruple, no scruple of a scruple, no obstacle, no incredulous or unseen circumstance, what can be said? Nothing that can be can come between me and the full prospect of my hopes. Well, Jove, not I, is the door of this, and he is to be thanked.
Which way is they in the name of sanctity? All speak.
There he is, there he is. How is't with you, sir? How is't with you, man?
Go off. I discard you. Let me enjoy my private. Go off.
Oh, how hollow the devil speaks within him. Did not I tell you? My lady prays you take a special care of him.
Does she so?
Go to, pace, we must deal gently with them. Let me alone. How do you, Malvolio? How is with you?
What man defied the devil? Consider he's an enemy to mankind.
You know what you say.
Law, you and you speak ill of the devil. Pray God he be not bewitched.
Come now, mistress.
Oh Lord! Pretty old my pace, do you not see you moving? Let me alone with them.
No way but gentleness, gently, gently. The fiend is roughly used.
Why, how now, my bogcock, how dost thou trust?
Sir.
Aye, biddy, come with me. 'Tis not for gravity to play at cherry pit with Satan.
Get him to say his prayers, Sir Toby. Get him to
My
pray.
prayers, minx.
He will not hear of godliness.
Go away. Your idle, shallow things. I am not of your element. You shall know more hereafter.
It's possible? If this were planned upon a stage, I could condemn it as an improbable fiction.
It's very genius not taking the infection of the device, man.
Why, we shall make him mad indeed.
The house will be the quieter.
Come, we'll have him in a dark room and bound. My niece is already in the opinion that he's mad. We may carry it thus for our pleasure and his penance, till our very pastime, tired out of breath, prompt us to have mercy upon him. But say.
More matter for a May morning.
Here's the challenge. Rate it, I'll warrant you, and vinegar and pepper it.
It's so saucy.
Yes.
Give it. Youth, whatsoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good and valiant.
Wonder not, nor admire not why call they so, for I shall show they no reason for it.
I would not like it if you from the blow of the law.
Thou comest to the Lady Olivia, and in my sight she uses thee kindly. But thou liest in thy throat, for that is not the matter I challenge thee for.
Very brave, and to exceed in the good sense, less.
I will waylay thee going home, where if it be thy chance to kill me.
But,
Thou kill'st me like a rogue and a villain.
and yet you keep on the windy side of the law. Good.
Fare thee well, and may God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is the better, so look to thyself. Thy friend, as thou usest him, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Agushik. If this letter move him not, his legs cannot, I'll give it him.
You may have very good occasion for it. He's in some conference with my lady will by and by depart.
Go, Sir Andrew, scout me for him at the corner of the orchard like a bum bailey. As soon as thou sayest him draw, and as thou drawest swear, for it oft comes to pass that a terrible oath and swaggering accent sharply twanged off gives man with more approbation than ever proved himself in a burden. Away!
Nay, let me alone for swearing.
Now will not I deliver this letter. For the behavior the youth makes him out to be of good breeding and capacity, and his position between his lord and mine ace confirms no less. Therefore this letter, being so excellently ignorant, will breed no terror in the youth. You will find it comes from a clodpole. But, sir, I will deliver his challenge by word of mouth. Set upon Aggie take a notable report of valor, and drive the gentleman, as I know his youth will aptly receive it, into a most hideous opinion of his rage, skill, fury, and impetuosity. This will so fright them both that they will kill one another at the look like cockatrices.
Here it comes now with your nest. Give them way till they take leave, and presently after him.
I will meditate the while upon some more message for a challenge.
I said to watch unto an artist's soul and make my knowledge much very on. There's something in me that proves this fault, but such an headstrong, potent fault it is that it unlocks your proof.
With the same anger that your passing bears goes on the master's grass.
Here, where this stool for me? 'Tis my picture. Refuse it not, have no tongue to vex you. And come again tomorrow. What shall you ask of me that tells an eye that honour saved? I only ask and give.
Nothing but this, your true love for my master.
How is my honour? I give him what I have given you.
I will quit you.
Yes, come again. Fare thee well. A friend like you might bear my soul to well.
Gentlemen, God save thee.
And you, sir.
That offence thou hast betake thee to it. Of what nature the wrongs are thou stood I know not. But thy interceptor, full of despite bloody as thunder, awaits thee at the orchard end. Dismount thy tuck be yare in thy preparation, for thy assailant is quick, skillful, and deadly.
You mistake, sir. I am sure no man hath any quarrel to me. My remembrance is very free and clear of any immeasurable offence done to any man.
You will find it otherwise, I assure you. Therefore, if you will like that any cause betake you to your guard, for your opposite anthonym, youth, strength, skill, and wrath can furnish man with all need I say more.
I pray you, sir, what is it?
He is knight. Don't with unmatched rapier or perfect considerations. But he's a devil in a private role. Souls and bodies hath they divorced agree, and his enchantment at this moment is so implacable that satisfaction can be by none but pangs of death and sepulchre.
I will return again into the house and desire some conduct of the lady. I am no fighter. I have heard of some kind of men that put quarrels purposely forth on others to taste their valor. Belike this is a man of that quirk. Sir.
No. His indignation derives itself out of a very competent injury. Therefore get you on, give him his desire. Strip your sword stark naked, for metal you must, that's certain.
This is as uncivil as strange. I beseech you, do me this courteous office as to know of the night what my offence done is. It is something of my negligence, nothing of my purpose.
I will do so. Signor Fabian, stay you with this gentleman till my return.
I pray you, sir, know you of this matter?
I know the knight is incensed even to a mortal imprisonment, but often of the circumstance more.
I beseech you, what manner of man is I?
Nothing of that wonderful promise to rate him by his form, as you are like to find him in the proof of his valour. He is indeed, sir, the most skillful, the loving, and fatal opposite as you are like to find in any part of Illyria. Will you walk towards him? I will make your case with him in a can.
Why should we not bow to your forehead? I am one who'd rather go with Sir Prince than Sir Knight. I care not who knows so much of a medal.
Oh, no.
Why, man, he's a very devil. I've never seen such a bravo. I had a pass with a rapier scour middle, and he gave me the stocking with such a more promotion. It's inevitable. They say he has been transferred to the slow fight.
Talk about him, not now, madam.
Aye, but he will not now be passing by.
Maybe he can scarce hold him younger. Like him. And I knew you'd been bad, and so come in and fence. I've seen him down and run up challenge him. Or let him left behind or slip. I'll give him a horse ring pamphlet.
I'll make an emotion. Stand there. Make a good show of it. This shall end without the perdition of souls. Mary, I'll ride your horse so well as I ride you. I have his horse to take to the world. I am convinced of the use of that.
He has his consent to the business. My hands was pale with the bear work
There's no remedy, sir. He will fight you for his own sake. Therefore, drop the burdens of his vow. They forget they will not hurt you.
Pray God defend me. One little thing will make me tell him how much I lack of a man.
Leave the ground and see him furious.
Oh, Sir Andrew, there's no remedy for it.
The gentleman will, for his honor's sake, have one vow with you. But he has promised me, as he's a gentleman and a soldier, that he will not hurt you. Come on to it.
Pray God he keep us off. I do assure you 'tis against my will.
This young gentleman has done offense. I take the fault on me. If you offend him, I turn to fire.
You, sir. Why, what are you?
One, sir, that for his love dares yet do more than you have earned and bragged to, he will.
Nay, if you be an undertaker, I am for you.
Oh, Mr. Toby! Oh, here come the officers!
I'll deal with you anon.
Pray, sir, put up your sword if you please. Married will I swear for that, but I promise you I'll be as good as my word. This is the man. Did they office?
Antonio, we arrest thee as a suit of Count Orseno.
You do mistake, sir. No, sir, no, John. I know your favor well.
But now you have no sick up on your head.
Take him away. He knows I know you well. I must be there. This comes with saving you. But there is no remedy. I shall answer it. What will you do now? My necessity makes me to ask you for my purse. It grants me much more for what I cannot do for you than what befalls myself. You stand amazed, but be of comfort.
Sir, why?
I must entreat you some of that money.
What money, sir? For the fair kindness you have shown me here, and part being prompted by your present trouble, out of my law and linen ability, I'll lend you something my admin is not much, old. There's at my coffer.
Will you deny me now? Is it possible my judgment's due from my persuasion? Do not tempt my misery, lest that it make me so unsown a man as to upbraid you with those kindnesses that I have done for you.
I know of none. Nor know I you by voice or any fetcher. I hate ingratitude more in man than lying, vainness, babbling, drunkenness, or any other taint of life whose strong corruption and habits are for blood.
Oh, what is themselves?
Well, come, sir, why?
Let me speak a little. This youth that you see here, I snatched one out of the jaws of death, but laved him with such safety of love, and to his image, which methought to promise most venerable worth, and devotion.
What's done to us? The time goes by. Away!
But oh, what violent idol probes this God! Thou hast, Sebastian, done good fate or shame. In nature there's no blemish but the mind, none can be called deformed but the unkind. Virtue is beauty, but the beauteous evil is empty trumps or flourished by the devil.
The man grows mad. Away with him. Come, sir.
Let me on!
Methinks the words do from such a passion fly that he believes himself. So do not I. Proof true imagination, or proof true. that I, dear brother, be now taken from you.
Come hither, knight. Come hither, Fabian. A whisper or a couplet or two of most sage sauce.
I named Sebastian. I, my brother, know yet living in my glass. Even such and so in favour was my brother. And he went still in this Fathian colour ornament, for him I imitate. Oh, if it were tempest or kind, and salt waves fresh in love.
Very dishonest paltry boy, and more a coward than an heir. His dishonesty appears to leave in his friend here a necessity in denying them. As for his cowardship, ask Fabian.
A coward! Most devout coward! Religious!
I'll after him again in bed.
Do cuff him soundly, but never draw his sword.
And I do not.
Oh, let's send you then!
I dare lay any money on it, 'twill be nothing yet.
Will you make me believe I knocked it for you?
Go to! Thou art a foolish fellow. Let me be clear of thee.
Well held out in faith. No, I do not know you, nor am I not sent to you by my lady to come bid you speak with her, nor is your name not Master Cesario, nor this is not my nose, neither. Nothing but a so-so.
And prithee, vent thy folly somewhere else. Thou knowest not me.
If I follow you. He has heard this word of some great man now applies it to a fool. Then my folly? Under thy strangeness, and tell me true, what shall I vent to my lady? Shall I vent her thou art come?
Or prithee, foolish, great, depart from me. There's money for thee. If you tarry longer, I shall give worse payment.
When my troth thou hast an open hand. These wise men that give fools money give themselves a good report. After 14 years' purchase.
Now, sir, have I met you again?
There's for you!
And there's for there. And there. And there. Are all the people mad?
Hold, sir, or I'll throw your dagger over the house.
This will I tell my lady true. And I would not mean some of your coats for 2 pence.
Come on, sir, hold!
Nah, let him alone. I'll go another way to work with him. I'll have a charge of battery against him. There be any law in Illyria. Though I struck him first, yep, there's no matter in that.
Hold my hands! Hold, sir, I will not let you go. Come, my young soldier, put up your iron. You are well fleshed, come on!
I will be taken off. What wouldst thou now? If thou darest tempt me further, draw thy sword.
What? Nay, then I must have an ounce or two of this malapert blood from you.
Oh, Toby, on the life I touch those!
Madam,
Really to be ever thus, ungrateful wretch, fit for the mountains and the barbarous caves where manners never preached. Out of my sight! May not offended dare to Mario. Bruce, baby, go! Give it, gentle friend. Let thy fellow wisdom not pass you this way in this uncivil and unjust sentence like this. Come, great Mars, and ere thou there are many fruitless pranks this ruffian hath botched up, and thou mayst smile at this. Come, we cannot choose but go. For sure is all for me. The start of 24 hours of night and day.
What relish is in this? How runs a stream? Or I am mad, or else this is a dream. But fancy still my sense in leather state. If it be thus to dream, still let me sleep.
But thou wouldst be ruled by me.
Madam, I will.
Still so and so big.
I prithee, put on this gown. Make him believe you are Sir Tobias the curate. Do it quickly. I'll call Sir Toby the whilst. Well, I shall dissemble myself in it. My word, I were the first to dissemble in such a gown. I am not tall enough to become the function well, nor lean enough to be thought a good scholar, but to be said an honest man and a good housekeeper goes as fairly as to say a careful man and a great scholar. The competitors enter.
Joel, bless thee, Master Parson.
Buenos dias, Sir Toby. For, as the old hermit of Prague that never saw Clinic, wittily said to the niece of King Gorbachev, that is. Therefore I, being Master Parson,
Sir Topus.
What ho, I say! Peace in this prison.
Dr. Fitzwell.
Who calls there?
Just Sir Topus, the curate, who comes to call upon Malvolio, the lunatic.
Sir Topus, good Sir Topus, go to my lady.
Out, hyperbolic fiend! How vexest thou this man? Talkest thou nothing but of ladies?
Sir Topus, never was man thus abused. Good Sir Topus, do not think I am mad. They have laid me here in hideous darkness.
Fie, thou dishonest city! Sayest thou this house is dark?
As hell, Sir Topus.
Why, it hath bay windows as transparent as barricadoes, and the clear stories in the south north are as lustrous as ebony, and yet complainst thou of obstruction?
I am not mad, Sir Topus. I say to you, this house is dark.
And I say there is no darkness but ignorance! And thou art more puzzled than the Egyptians in their fog.
I say this house is dark as ignorance, though ignorance were as dark as hell. And I say there was never man thus abused. I am no more mad than you are. Make the trial of it in any constant question.
What is the opinion of Pythagoras concerning wildfowl?
That the soul of our granda might aptly inhabit a bird.
What thinkest thou of this opinion?
I think nobly of the soul, and no way prove his opinion.
Very well.
Sir Topus.
Thou shalt hold the opinion of Pythagoras concerning wildfowl, ere I will allow of thy wits, and fail to kill a woodcock, lest thou shalt dispossess thy soul of thy grandman. Fare thee!
Good Sir Topus, Sir Topus!
My most exquisite Sir Topus.
Nay, I am for all watchers.
He could have dumped out the gown, he sees me not.
Tune in thine own voice, and bring me word how thou find'st him. I would we were well rid of this knavery. If it can be conveniently delivered, I would he were. For I am now so far in contempt with my knights that I cannot pursue with any safety to sport the upshot. Come by and by to my chamber.
Hey, Robin, jolly Robin, tell me how my lady does. My lady is unkind, her guide.
Fool!
Tell me why is she so?
Fool, I say!
Who calls, huh?
Fool, as ever thou wilt deserve well by my hand, help me to a candle, some pen, ink, and paper. As I am a gentleman, I will live to be thankful to thee for it.
Master Malvolio.
Aye, good fool.
Good sir, why fell thee besides thy 5 wits?
Fool, there was never man so notoriously abused. I am as well in my wits, fool, as thou art.
Well, as well. Thou art mad indeed if they be no better in thy wits than a fool.
They've your property me, keep me in darkness, send ministers to me, asses, and do all they can to face me out of my wits.
If I do what you say, sir, the minister is here. Malvolio, thy wits the heavens restore. Endeavor thyself to sleep and leave thy lady bibble level.
Sir Topus.
Endeavor no words with him, good fellow. Who, I, sir? Not I, sir. Goodbye, you, good Sir Topus. Marry? Amen. I will, sir, I will.
Fool, I say!
Be patient, sir. What say you, sir?
Fool, help me to some pen, ink, and paper. I am as well in my wits as any man in Illyria.
Well, a day that you were, sir.
By this hand, I am. Fool, some paper and some ink, and convey what I will set down to my lady.
I will help you to it. But tell me true. Are you not mad indeed, or do you have a counterfeit?
Believe me, I am not. I tell thee true.
I'll never believe a madman until I see his brains. I will fetch you some light and paper and ink.
Fool, I'll requite it in the highest degree. I prithee, be gone.
I'll be gone, sir, and anon, sir, I'll be with you again. In a thrice as to the old vice, adieu, good man, no.
This is the air. That is the glorious sun. This pearl she gave me. I do feel it and say it. I know 'tis wonder that grasps me thus. It is not madness. Where's Antonio then? Could not find him at the elephant, yet there he was. And there I found this credit that he did range to the town to seek me out.
As councilman I do think all for service. For though my soul disputes well with my sense that this may be some error, but no madness, yet doth this accident and flood of fortune so far exceed all instance of discourse, that I am ready to distrust mine eyes, and wrangle with my reason that persuades me to any other trust but that I am mad. For as the lady's mad, yet, if 'twere so, she could not swear else, command her followers, take and give back affairs and their dispatch with such smooth, discreet, and stable bearing as I perceive she does. There's something that's deceitful in it. But here the lady comes.
If you may well, now go with me, and with this holy man, into the chantry by, there beneath that consecrated roof, and before him, plight me with the full assurance of thy faith, that my jolly son who doth the light might live in peace. It shall conceal it, pause your will, and it shall come to know it. What time we may our celebration in Christmas tomorrow. What do you say?
I'll follow this good man, and go with you. And having sworn truth, ever will be true.
Lead the way, good father, and heavens so shine that they may fairly note this act of mine.
Nay, as thou lovest me, let me say this letter.
Good Master Fabian, grant me another request.
Anything, do not desire to see this letter.
Why, this is to give my dog, and in recompense desire my dog again.
You long to say these, dear friends?
Aye, sir. We are some of your trappings.
I know they well. I also my good fellow.
Truly, sir, the worse for my friends and the better for my foes.
It's the contrary, the better for thy friend.
No, sir, the worse.
That would be fair.
Marry, sir, they praise me and make an ass out of me. Now my foes tell me plainly that I am an ass. So by my foes I profit in the knowledge of myself, and by my friends I am abused. So that, if the conclusions to be as kisses, if your 4 negatives make your 2 affirmatives, well then, the worse for my friends and the better for my foes.
Quite as excellent.
Truly, sir, no. It would please you to be one of my friends.
I shall not, for the worse for me. There's gold.
So that it would be a double dealing, sir. I would you could make it another.
Well, I'll be such a sinner as to be a double dealer. There's another.
Primo secundo tertio is a good play. And the same goes the third piece for all. A triplex is a good tripping measure, or the bells of the same minute might bring you to mind. 1, 2, 3.
You can fool no more money for me on his throat. But if you'll tell your lady I can stay with her, and bring her along with you, it may wake madam forever.
Lullaby to your bounty, sir, till I wake it anon. I'll be gone, sir, but I would not have you to think that my desire of having is the sin of covetousness. But, as you say, sir, let your bounty take a nap. I will awaken it anon.
Here comes the man started to dress his men.
That face of his I do remember well. Yet when I saw it last, it was clear black as Vulcan was spoken war. A boldly vessel the captain of, which shall draft of Vulcan prizes, with which he did make the most skillful grapple and most noble balls like this. A very envy and tongue of loss cried fame and honor on him. What's the matter?
Orsino, this is that Antonio that took the phoenix and freight from Candy, and this is he that the tiger board, where your young nephew Titus lost his leg. Here in the streets, desperate of state and shame, did we in private rabble behead him.
He did me kindness, sir. But in conclusion, put strange sketch upon me. I know not what was but distraction.
Little pirate, thou saltwater fate, what foolish boldness brought thee to their mercies, whom thou in charms so bloody and so dear, hast made thine enemies.
Orsino, noble sir, the place that I shake off these names to give men. Antonio never yet was stayed for pirate, though I confess on basin ground enough, or say his enemy. A witchcraft you may have, that most ungrateful boy there by your side from the rude staves enraged and foamy mouthed I redeem. A rat passed over he was, his life I gave him, and did there to add my love, without retention or restraint, all is in dedication.
Drew to defend him he was beset, whereupon, being apprehended as false cunning, product of facing out of his acquaintance and grew 20 years to move a thing, well one would weep. Denied him my own purse, which I recommended to his use not half an hour before.
How can this be?
When came it, Miss Down?
Yesterday, my lord, and from 3 months before, no interim, not a minute's vacancy, both day and night did we keep company.
Here comes the Countess, and I will walk on her. But for day, fellow, by words are madness. 3 months has you put upon me. But more or less alone. Take your part.
Cesario, you do not keep promises,
Madam? Gracious Olivia?
What she say, Cesario? Good my lord.
My lord, but speak my duty, I should say.
If it be aught to the old tune, lord, it is fat and fulsome to my ear as owling after music.
Still so cruel?
Still so constant, lord.
What? Perverseness? You uncivil lady, whose ingrate and inauspicious altar is my soul, the noblest offering the air ocean tender brave that. What shall I do?
Even what shall place, my lord, that shall become it.
Why should I not? Had I the art to do it? Like the Egyptians say at the point of death, kill what I love. Savage jealousy it savors nobly. But, since you to non-regardance cast my faith, because I know the instrument that screws me for a true place in your pleasure, leave you the moral best tyrant still. But this, your minion, whom I know you love, and whom by heaven I swear I tender dearly, him will I pluck out that cruel eye, where he his hand his master's spite. Come, boy, with me. My thoughts are ripe with mischief. Sacrifice the lamb I love, despite a raven's heart within a dove.
And I most jocund apt and willingly to do you rest 1,000 deaths would die.
Where goes Cesario?
After my love, more than I love these eyes, more than my life, more by all more than e'er I shall love wife. If I do fame, you witnesses above, punish my life for the tainting of my love.
I am being detested.
I am beguiled.
Who does beguile me? Who does you wrong?
Have you forgot yourself? Has been so long. Call forth the Holy Father.
Come, away.
Whither, sir? Cesario, husband, stay.
Husband?
Husband, can you not deny?
Her husband, Sarah.
No, my lord, not I.
Alas, just the basis of thy failure makes thee strangle thy propriety. Take thy fortunes up, Cesario. Bear what thou knowest thou art, and then thou art as great as that thou fairest. Well done, little father. Father, I charge you, ere to unfold, though that we did intend to keep in darkness that which occasion reveals before 'tis ripe. What you know hath little passed between this youth and me.
A contract of eternal bond of love. Confirmed by mutual joinder at your hands. Attested by the ole close of lips. Strengthened by interchangement of your rings. And all the ceremony of this compact sailed in me function. By my testimony, since when, me watch hath told me, toward my grave I've travelled but 2 oars.
Well, thou dissembling cook, what wilt thou be when times little bristle in my case? When all else thy task to grow, that thine own trip will be thy overthrow. Farewell, and take her. But direct thy feet where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
My lord, I do protest.
Do not swear. Hold little faith that thou hast too much fare. For the love of God.
A surgeon! Send one presently to Sir Toby.
What's the matter?
Oh, he's broke my head across. He's given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too. Oh, for the love of God, your help. I'd rather than 40 shillings I were at home.
What has done this, Sir Andrew?
The Count's gentleman, one Cesario. We took him for a coward, but he's the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman Cesario?
Oh, life serious. You broke my head for nothing, and that I did. I was summoned to do a Bussert Toby.
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you. You drew your sword upon me without cause, but I respect you fair and hurt you not.
If a bloody coxcomb be a hurt, you have hurt me.
No.
Here comes Sir Toby Holton. You will hear more. But if he had not been in drink, he would have tickled the other 8 that he did.
Now, gentlemen, how is it with you?
Well, that's all one. As for me, and there's an end to it. Saw it? Did St. Dick Surgeon saw it?
He's drunk, Sir Toby, now we're gone. His eyes are set at 8 in the morning.
He's a
drunken rogue and a passy pleasure pagan. I ain't a drunken rogue!
Live and die. What's made this havoc with them?
All of Mr. Trophies will be dressed together.
Full yell, an ass head and a coxcomb and a nib, a thin fist nib, a gull.
Let your hearts be up to you, get to bed.
I'm sorry, madam, I parked your kinsman. I was a little mind that I must have done no less than 20 cents. Pardon us, sweet one, even for the balls that we made not so late ago.
One face, one vice, one habit, and two persons. A natural perspective is he is and is not.
Antonio! My dear Antonio, how the oars have racked and tortured me since I've lost you.
Sebastian, are you?
There's that, Antonio.
How have you made division of yourself? An apple cut in two is not more twin than these two craters. Which is Sebastian? Oh, so
Do I stand there? I never had a brother. Nor can there be that deity in my nature of both here and everywhere. I had a sister, whom the blind waves and surges have devoured. Of charity, what kin are you to me? What countryman? What name? What parentage?
Of Wellesley. Sebastian was my father, such a Sebastian was my brother too. So went he suited to his watery tomb. If spirits can assume both form and suit, you come to fright us.
A spirit I am indeed, but of impact dimension, grossly clad, which from the womb I did participate. Were you a woman, as the rest goes aiding, I should my tears let fall upon your cheeks and say twice, welcome, drowned Viola.
My father had a mole upon his brow,
And so had mine.
and died that day when Viola from her birth had numbered 13 years.
That record is lively in my soul. He finished indeed his mortal act that day that made my sister 13 years.
If nothing left but to make us happy both, but this my masculine usurped attire, do not embrace me, till each circumstance of time, place, fortune, to cohere and jump that I am Viola. Which to prove, I'll bring you to a captain in this town where lie my maiden wids. By his gentle help, I was preserved to serve this noble count. I'll be a card of my fortune, since I've been between this lady and this lord.
So comes it, lady. You've been mistook. But think to revise than that. You would have been contracted to a maid. Sorry, Mary, for my life to say it. You are betrothed both to a maid and man.
Be not maids, right noble is blood. This be so, and if the glass seems true, I will have share in this most happier act. For boy, thou hast told me 1,000 times, thou never shouldst a woman like to May.
And all those sayings will I overswear, and all those swear must keep as true an art as doth that orbed continent of fire that severs day from night.
Give it on, and let me say that I know woman's ways.
The captain that did bring me first on shore after my maid's garments. Upon some action is now in darkness and not only a gentleman and follower of my ladies.
It shall enlarge him. Where's my Molio? Alas, now I remember it. They say poor fellow is much distract. A most extracting frenzy of my own act. From my remembrance clearly banished is. What does he, Sarah?
Surely, madam, the old Beelzebub staves in, as well as any man in his case may do. As he wrote a letter to you. I should have delivered it today morning, but as a madman's epistles are no gospel, so matters not when they are delivered.
Oblivion raised.
But to be well edified when the fool delivers the madman. By the Lord, madam.
What's the matter, thou mad?
No, madam, I do but read madness. And if thy ladyship will have it as it ought to be, thou wilt know vox.
Read it in thy right wits.
To read it in thy right wits is to read thus. Therefore, perpend, princess, and give you.
Read it you, Sarah.
By the Lord, madam, you wrong me, and the world shall know it. Though you have put me into darkness, and given your drunken cousin to rule over me, yet to buy the benefit of my senses as well as your ladyship, I have your own letter which induced me to the semblance I put on, with the which I doubt not but to do myself much right or you much end. Think me as you please, and I leave my duty a little unthought of, and speck out of my injury, the madly used Malvolio.
Who written this?
I, madam.
This favour's not much to distract you.
Send to the Fabian, bring with it. So pleasing. These things for the thought on. To think me as well a sister as a wife. One day shall crown my legends on, so pleasing. Here, at my house, and at my proper cost.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer. Daria, your master quits you, and for a service done, so much against the metal of your sex, so far beneath your soft and tender braiding. And, since you call him master for so long, you shall from this day be your master's mistress.
A sister, you are share.
Madam, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Have I, Maboyo? No.
Lady, you have. I pray you, peruse that letter. You must not now deny it is in your hand. Write from it, if you can, in hand or phrase, or say, "'Tis not your seal, not your invention." You can say none of this. Well, grant it, and tell me in the modesty of honour why you have given me such clear lights of favour, made me to come smiling and cross-gartered, to put on yellow stockings and to frown upon Sir Toby and the lighter people, and acting this in an obedient hope. Why you have suffered me to be imprisoned, kept in a dark house, visited by the priest, and made the most notorious geck and gull that e'er invention played on. Tell me why.
Maboyo, this is not my writing. Though I confess not like the character, but I have questioned his Mariah's hands. And now I do bethink me to a she first told me thou art mouth and Kirsten, smiling, and in such forms as were pressed the bus upon me in this letter. With it, great content, this hath no rudely passed upon me, but when we both know both grounds and offers of it, we shall act as both plaintiff and judge with our own clause.
Good madam, ere respect, and let no quarrel nor no brawl to come tend the condition of this present hour, which I have wondered at. In all it shall not. Most freely I confess, myself and Toby set this device against Malvolio heir. Upon some stubborn and uncourteous parts we had consent against him. Maria written a letter at Sir Toby's great importance. In recompense whereof they have married her. Out of the sportful malice it was followed by put on laughter, rather than revenge, if that the injuries be justly weighed that have on both sides passed.
Oh, go on, they got the flag.
Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some of greatness rest upon them. I was one, sir, who was in your class. One, Sir Robert, sir. But that's all one. For, by the Lord, fool, I am not mad. But, do you remember, madam, I laugh you at such a barren rascal, and smile not tease again. Thus, the whirligig of time brings in his revenges.
I'll be revenged on the whole pack of you.
I have been most notoriously abused.
For so long, then straight into a face. We have no close the captain yet. Let us know, and golden time convents. A solemn culmination to made of our dear souls. Many times it sister, will not part from you. Cesario, come, for so you shall be while you are a man. But when another abbot's your sin, or Sando's mistress, and his fancy's queen.
When that I was and a little tiny boy with hay, oh, the wind and the rain, a foolish thing was but a toy. For the rain, it rained every day. But when I came to man's estate with hay, oh, the wind and the rain, it sneezed and thieves men shot their grain. For the rain, it rained every day. But when I came, alas, to light with hay, oh, the wind and the rain, my swaggering could I never ride. The rain, it rained every day. But when I came unto my bed with hay,